The EHF Euro 2026 in Denmark, Sweden and Norway starts soon, so it's time to make some predictions on what will happen. From January 15th to February 1st, the teams of 24 countries will fight for the title of European Champions 2026. In this video I will give you my best guess on what will happen, but of course I also want to know what you think, so let me know your predictions in the comments below. But now, without further ado, let's get into the video. The Euros will once again start with the group stage, where in 6 groups of 4 teams each, the top 2 will advance to the next stage, taking the points made against the other advancing team with them. I will give you a short summary on each group, my prediction on who will come out on top, and also try to give you the reasons why I think one team is stronger this year than another. Group A is already quite strong. Germany, Spain, Austria and Serbia all are tough opponents with fighting chances against each other. I think that Austria will make 4th place here with Serbia in 3rd. They have strong teams, but they are just a step behind Spain and Germany. The Iberians are my choice for 2nd place. They have some aging stars like Alex Dujshebaev and Alex Gomez still in their squad, with some upcoming stars like Sergei Hernandez too. They are always one of the top teams of each tournament, but still I see them somewhat weaker compared to some former competitions. On the other hand, Germany boasts one of the strongest squads of their recent history. Wolf in goal, 3 world-class line players in Goller, Fischer and Kohlbacher, as well as a strong backcourt with upcoming stars like Krikic, Köster, Knorr and Uschins. Even with some controversy on the wings, this is the strongest German backcourt we have seen in 2 decades in my opinion. There are some question signs for them with Uschins in bad shape right now and the best left winger Tim Freihöfer left at home. Still, they should win this Group A and take the points with them to the main round. Group B has the big favorites and hosts Denmark as well as Portugal, North Macedonia and Romania. The latter two are kind of the outsiders here for sure. I see Romania in last and Macedonia in 3rd place. They just aren't as strong as in the active times of Kirill Lazarov anymore. Portugal, however, is one of the upcoming teams in European handball. Not only are the Costa brothers one of the most dangerous attacking duos in the world right now, with Frade on the line and just so many talented players all around, they can beat nearly anyone this year. But they are my number 2, because Denmark won't be beaten at the group stage. Once more, Denmark is the strongest team in the world, with stars like Emil Nielsen, Magnus Saugstrup, Emil Jakobsen, Simon Püttlik and Matthias Gitze, basically all competing for the title of World Handball Player at the moment. But even behind those superstars, there is another row of stars and even a 3rd of world-class players who would be first choice in any other team. They are as close to perfect as you can get. Denmark will of course win their group, no doubt. Group C has title defenders France, co-hosts Norway, Czechia and Ukraine. Here there are 2 clear favorites and another 2 clear outsiders. Ukraine will be 4th and Czechia 3rd place, but the real question will be who will get 1st place, Norway or France. The Norwegians have the home advantage and a strong squad around Sander Sargosen, but they miss 2 key pieces in Magnus Röth and Harald Reinkind. They have a shot, but I think they will be 2nd place behind France. The title defenders from France once again boast world class at each position, including Brandy, Remeli, Mem, Richardson and Ludovic Fabregas, with a glaring weak spot in goal when compared to the rest of the team. Still, they can once again dominate most teams and I see them ahead of Norway for sure, so they get 1st place in Group C in my opinion. Group D might be the weakest of the bunch. Slovenia, the Faroe Islands, Montenegro and Switzerland are not in the conversation for the top spots usually. Therefore, they all have a genuine chance of making the main round. Nevertheless, I think Montenegro will get 4th place, with Switzerland as number 3. The Faroe Islands, however, with Shepakutu and Mitun are a fairy tale story of the recent years, and I think they will continue that, getting the 2nd place here. Slovenia is the strongest of these teams, even without Alex Vla. Domen Makuc and Blasianc will surely get them to the next stage. Group E is really good. Sweden, Croatia, the Netherlands and Georgia will put up quite a tough fight. Georgia is a clear outsider here, so I see them in 4th place. The Netherlands, however, are quite strong nowadays, but I still don't think they will make it out of the group. Croatia, however, has another world-class team, even after the retirement of Duvnjak. With Kuzmanovic, Sindric, Martinovic and Sostaric, they have the strength to compete with anyone, but Sweden has the home advantage and the better squad as well. Johansson, Clark, Karlsberg and Lagergren are also part of one of the most well-working squads of recent years. I don't think they will stop this year. They might not have as many superstars as Denmark, but they have no weak point either, so I see them in first place in this group. Group F seems like the most competitive to me. Hungary, Iceland, Poland and Italy all have a chance, even though Italy remains an outsider, probably ending up in 4th place. I also don't think Poland will make it out of the group after their weak performances in recent years, especially with Kamil Sipczak missing out on this year's competition. They might get 3rd place. Hungary is my choice for 2nd place, but they have to be careful as they choked in several competitions in past years. Similarly, I put Iceland in 1st place, but they also did not fulfill their potential in recent years. At Magdeburg, Jönsson, Kristjansson and Magnusson form the best team in the world, but they could not show that for Iceland yet. But still, Iceland has the team to win it all if they can finally get it together at the Euros. If the group stage resolves as I predict, the 2nd stage would look like this. In main group 1 we would find the winners of group A, B and C in Germany, Denmark and France, as well as the 2nd place finishers Spain, Portugal and Norway. Main group 2 with the winners of group D, E and F would consist of Slovenia, Sweden and Iceland, as well as the Faroe Islands, Croatia and Hungary. After meeting the 4 new opponents, only the top 2 teams will make it to the semi-finals. The winners of the group stage take their points to this stage, so they have a small advantage, but I think the outcomes will be quite clear if there are no big surprises. In main group 1 I think Denmark will remain unbeaten. Maybe they lose the last match if they already qualified for the semi-finals, but nevertheless they are the best team in the world and they will not disappoint. 2nd place will be the real question. I don't think Portugal, Norway or Spain can withstand a strong competition here, so it would be up to Germany versus France. I think both will lose to Denmark but beat their respective opponents, so it would come down to their match against each other. Germany against France has been a banger for a long time and once again anything can happen here. Germany got the upper hand at the Olympics in Paris and I think they would once again prevail just because they have the better goalkeepers. But this might just be my bias as a German. France has more star players at basically every other position. But just by heart, I will go with Germany here. Main group 2 will be similarly close, but I think that Sweden will remain unbeaten by sheer consistency. Slovenia, Hungary and Switzerland have outsider chances, but the 2nd place in the semi-final will be decided between Croatia and Iceland. If you take my predictions of the group stage, Iceland would have the advantage, taking more points from the first round with them. But both could lose some matches in this round as well. I'm quite keen on Iceland's chances, but Croatia has to be my favorite still, so I go with them. Therefore the semi-finals would be Sweden against Germany and Denmark versus Croatia. At this point the matchups are extremely fictional as we can never really know who will get how far or at which position in their group, but just for fun, I will keep going with my choices. In a possible semi-final, Sweden against Germany could go either way, both seem strong this season and with the last matches being played at Herning, there's no real home advantage anymore. Remember, instead of Germany, France could take the spot as well, and this would also be another amazing semi-final, just remember the last time France and Sweden met at this stage. Whoever might stand in this position, I will go with Sweden this time, they are my first finalist. But Germany and France could go just as far, who knows. The 2nd semi-final will go to Denmark. No shame on Croatia, but Denmark is the new golden generation and Gitzel misses the European Championship and his already huge title collection. At home, Denmark won't disappoint. They will make the final as well, no doubt. So the 3rd place match could be between Croatia and Germany, the final with Sweden against Denmark. In the 3rd place match I would give the edge to Germany, but the real question now remains, will Germany fulfill the odds and crown themselves champions of Europe at home? In my opinion, Sweden is the closest you can get to a true challenge because their squad has no weak point and if they all perform as expected, it will become close at the end of the match no matter the quality of the opponent. But in the end, Gitzel, Emil Nielsen, Simon Püttlik, choose whoever you want, one of these or maybe all of them can and will decide this final. Denmark is my choice for winner of the EHF Euro 2026, I know, a bold pick, But we all know it and it's true. Denmark is the best team of our time and they would need to beat themselves basically. On a perfect day with a buzzer beater, Sweden has a true chance, but 9 out of 10 times Denmark will win this match and become champions of Europe 2026. So there we have it. Denmark will be European champions with Sweden, Croatia, Germany and France fighting for second place. Or what do you say? Can Iceland maybe join the top 3 this year? Is there someone who can beat this Danish team, or will they march through as everyone expects? Which team will upset us and how far can your team go? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next video.